Hey, yo, what's good? So, Boxing Scene just posted an article asking Bob Arum what he thought about Chavez losing. And Bob Arum's a funny dude, guys. Bob Arum's a funny dude. They asked him if he was happy about him losing. Um, I'll, I'll, I'll read off what he said right here. I'll also post the article in the description if you want to read the rest of it. But he said, I wasn't necessarily happy on Chavez loss because, what had took us 8 or 9 years to build, fucking out Haymon destroyed in one fucking night. So why would I be happy? Barber is funny, dude. Have you ever seen some of his interviews? He's a funny guy. Oh man, some of his funniest interviews he has is with Carcino, man. When Carcino interviews him on his channel, it's funny, man. And then he goes on saying like, dude, Al Heyman exposed what we all knew about Chavez. He was saying how they built Chavez Jr. into what he was. They hid what was wrong with him. They hid his weaknesses. They knew he wasn't a great fighter. We all knew that. And he knew that. Most of all, he knew Chavez wasn't a great fighter. So he matched them up carefully. He didn't let Chavez fight legit fighters or fighters his own weight like Fanforas. And he's like, dude, Al Heyman just ruined Chavez. He ruined Bob Arum's investment. So, although I'm sure if he had Bob Arum, Bob Arum would have been pissed, man. So, but he wasn't happy about, he wasn't happy about Chavez losing per se because, he pretty much raised him as a fighter. Chavez been pro since 2003. Think about that, man. Chavez been fighting for 12 years. He's fought 2, 3, 4 legit guys. You could say Fanfora, Sergio Martinez, Andy Lee. Who else? Rubio? That's maybe pushing it. But this is funny, man. And it's kind of true. Like, Al Heyman, he could have, this was kind of a cash out. I mean, it was a main event. It was up the StubHub Center. But when you have a star like Chavez Jr. and he has this weakness and he's not a very good fighter, you shouldn't put him in with a good fighter like Fanfora, man. Even though I didn't think I thought before maybe Chavez had a shot. I didn't really know how good of a fighter Fanfora was before this, but if you're a matchmaker, you know how good of a fighter he is. If you're a manager like Al Heyman's a manager. He's not a promoter. So the manager is supposed to be in charge of taking care of the fighter. So if Chavez wanted to fight Fanfora, he shouldn't have let him. Bob Arum wouldn't have let him. Bob Arum would not have let him. He's been like, dude, fight Vero again, or fight anybody else. Fight Gerard Fletcher. Some other guys like that. Fight Rod Solka. Fight a Rod Solka at 170. Something like that, dude. Like, Bob Arum's like, dude, I would never have let that happen, man. I would never have let that happen. Oh yeah. It's just something I found very funny, and it's kind of true, man. Al Heyman probably could have made a lot more money from Chavez Jr. because he just got him. And his investment went through the drain already in his first fight. Maybe not completely, but as far as like big fights go, probably like no one's gonna want to fight him anymore. At least not this year or next year, I don't think, unless he has a couple wins. At least I don't see him fighting for like another year again. So, yeah. All right. What do you think about Bob Arum's comment? Is he correct? Should Al Heyman have protected him more? There's only so much you could protect a fighter too. You got to put him into the dogs, especially if he wants to fight someone his own size. All right, everybody. Please leave your comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. Peace.